This is the final square, the last of this entire project that spanned almost just about 5 years. It started in during Hanukkah time, December 26, 2019 to be exact, was Thursday. Kislev 28 was the fourth day of Hanukkah, and the journey started that I had transcribed numbers, and someone gave me numbers every day. I transcribed them, and it was made in a certain way, and it went for almost 2 years of time, and then a year went by, and then I did making videos of each of those months that were made, and so now it's complete. There are 20 squares. Each square represents 35 days, and it was done one time and then made videos another time, and altogether it spans about 5 years. Hanukkah of 2019 to almost Hanukkah, or just about in Kislev time, of 2024, 5 years. And this is the final thing, so it's done. And now it's just going to be circulating. And so there's a very special story to these numbers. And let's see here. So, okay, Revuah Esrim, the 20th square, the 752 squares, which, the 20th 752 square represents a time passage, the time period of Thursday, October 21st, through November, Sunday, November 14th. Now, really, it ends on Wednesday. These things, it goes from a Thursday and it ends on a Wednesday. Okay, it really ended on November 10th. It's really from October 21st through November 10th, or 15th of Cheshvan through 6th of Kislev in 5782, which was the year 2021. But the whole time span went to, I included the extra few days until Sunday, because Sunday was a very significant date, November 14th, and it was also 10 Kislev, which was the Hebrew birthday of the one who helped create, the numbers for this thing. So, I'll keep it anonymous, because I made that mistake in the last video. I had to take it down because I said names, and so I'm not going to say any names, but there was let's just say a bidding, and during this bid, I had wanted to get something, a certain thing in the synagogue, and the person that I was bidding had much more money than I do, and I knew at one point that I wouldn't be able to win, and so I just gave it up and hoped that I would get it. And so another person who did have money jumped in there and wanted to buy it for me, and so he did that, and I'm surprised, because they both had a lot more money, and you would think that if he was bidding, it would go much higher than this specific number, 655. I mean, they could have gone much higher. They could have gone into the thousands or whatever. People bid in multiple thousands, and in some places in the tens of thousands. But in this case, it could at least be over 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, something. No, it stopped at 655. That is really impressive, and I knew at that moment that 655 was a special number that was meant to be remembered. Well, first of all, it's equal to, if you do the words Hakadosh Baruch Hu, it equals 655. That itself should be an indicator. But what I noticed is that this final square of numbers, they were all 600. There was a series of 631, 32, 33, 34, 35. And it ended, listen to this is amazing. It ended at 654. The very last one was 654, and I thought, my goodness, this was made, 3 years ago. 3 years ago. And 3 years later, this thing happens, and around this time, this last square here, that number is right here. I mean, how could I have known that? Am I a prophet? No, I'm not a prophet. And but it says we prophesy in part. Sometimes things are we do things that we're not aware of, and they actually are foretelling the future. In this case, very much so. And so basically, instead of keeping it 6:30, I made the first one 6:55. And so when you get to 6:54 at the end of the square, it just goes right back to the beginning again, like a cycle. It starts at the end, and then ends at the beginning. I mean, as you end it, you go back to the beginning. So these are the numbers that represent 35 days that were from October 21st, 2021 until November 10th of 2021. In Hebrew, that would have been 15 Cheshvan, 5782 through 6 Kislev. So we're right in that period now in the year 5785. But here they are. 655, 631, 632, 633, 634, 635, 636, 637, 638, 639, 640, 641, 642, 643, 644, 645, 646, 647, 648, 649, 650, 651, 652, 653, and 654. Those are the 25 numbers within the 752 square. And I've been saying the secret of 752 over all these videos, so I'll just leave that. I won't say it now. 752. But you can look at these previous videos. You can see them, what 752 means. And that's it. It's a Siyum. It's really something to celebrate. We've been 5 years. The project is complete. And who knows where things will go from here. Maybe someone will take an interest into it. Maybe not. But I hope so. But if anyone is interested, then please contact me here on Twitter or X, whatever, or Facebook, wherever this is going to be posted. And we can talk about, where this thing can go, what it can do as a technology, as an information technology. And yeah. Thank you. Thank God for this time, and hopefully this will be a blessing for the complete redemption, maybe soon in our day. Amen.